a overview on SAP. Before ERP packages are arriving in the world, how the world is, then what is meant by an ERP and the necessity of ERP, various ERP packages in the market, and the advantages of choosing of an SAP, and career in the SAP line. In case if you are trying to learn this SAP, how your career growth is. Like that, we are going to talk about more details in this one. Let us start. Before ERP, how the world is. Jump into the years of some 1960s and 70s. 1960s and 70s also businesses are running. And earlier, the people in the account side, they're used to use the books to maintain accounts. But the traditional old methods like a ledgers they're going to open, they're used to maintain all the expenditure by writing in a different pages and other thing. This was the method people are used to use in their businesses, industries, and everything. Their day-to-day work, everything they are going to maintain in this fashion. Expenditure and other thing, they're going to post it in these books. Not only that one, stock details also. Olden days, people are used to maintain stock registers. They're going to maintain our inward and outward stock, how much and everything. P card, procurement cards, and other things. Some variety of methods they're used to use. And customer information. Salespeople are used to maintain books of their customer details, their phone numbers, contact numbers, and everything. They're used to maintain in the books. At that time, there was no computers. There were computers, but the usage of the computers in the world is less. Only at the level of scientist level and the university levels only. That is when a big computers were there. We'll talk about that one. Then employees information. HR people are used to maintain their attendance and other information of each and employee. There is in a standard formats there used to be. Like that, all the department people in a company, it may be in any business industry, their accounts department used to maintain account details. Their stock department, stores department used to maintain stock details. Their sales department is going to use to their customer information. Their HR department is going to use to maintain the employees information. Like they are going to all the traditional methods of the books they are going to maintain. That was only the available methods. But technology is developing. Technology is developing in all sectors. Just for an example sake, telephone. Revolutionary changes has come. In the same fashion, computers also. Earlier days, people who are in the level of a university level scientist, those who knows a scientific language like a Pascal, Fortran, and other thing, they only used to use and operate the computers. Computer means big rooms. People are used to have a big rooms and big more vertical monitors. The technology has been slowly changing. Semiconductor technology has come. Revolutionary changes has come. The changes has come down drastically. The size of the computer has been reduced, but the efficiency has been 100 to 200 times has been increased. Like that, there are many changes are there now. There is a beautiful computers are there within a size as well as the efficiency. It is going to be like that. So here, slowly when the computers are coming into the world, the business people, the industries, the makers, the traders who are selling, who are manufacturing, they were thinking about why don't we utilize this machine? Why don't we utilize this computer in their regular day-to-day works also? Then there is a trend has come. This fastest calculating machines, why don't we utilize for our day-to-day work? It is not the replacement of the people. It is going to the changes in the productivity changes are going to be there. There is a productivity increases in their company. The utilization of the manpower for some other certain other places and utilization of this total technology is going to efficiency is going to increase the company in all respects. They are realizing why don't we utilize this computer gadget? Why don't we utilize in our industry? Like that, people were thinking. These are all around the 70s. We are talking about that one. I'm not talking about the what is the computer, what is the advantages of computer. This is not the class about the computer and their advantages. You are aware more than me what is an advantage of computers and other thing. No, this class is not meant for that one. how the trend, how the ERP has come into the world. We are talking about this one. So people are used to use these fastest machines in their industries for their manufacturing, for their trading businesses. For example, one company. This may be a chair making company. This may be a table making company. This may be any cycle making company, bike making company, car making company, any company. Take one company. Every company is going to have one HR department. Every company is going to take care of their employees through their HR department. Every company is going to have a finance department. Every company is going to have a sales department. In case these companies are manufacturing factories and plants are going to be there. That's all depending on if it is a manufacturing unit, they are going to have a plants. If it is in a service unit, service department like that, different departments are going to be there. And each department, they are trying to utilize these computers. Early 60s and 70s, computers are arriving in the world, and everybody want to use these computers in their departmental work purposes, individual departmental usage purpose. Just for an example, HR department. Just I'm using latest words, but earlier days they are used to use their employees' salaries and other thing, basic payroll packages. We are using the word called payroll. At the time, their attendance package and salary slips and everything they want to utilize and take a printout and regular routine data, redundant jobs and everything they are going to try to enter, and they want to streamline their one. They want to utilize the computer. At the time itself, there was a small Lilliput companies are arrived. This is software development companies. At the time, there was no word called software, but small programmers are come and they are used to concentrate on a particular department and they are used to write some programs. They are used to say and they are used to sell their programs along with the computers. They will say, "My dear HR department, take this Mac my package." At the time there was only hard disk with on top database, I mean sorry, on top there is an operating system and bottom database softwares were such type of a floppy disk concept only. 5 quarter floppies were there. At the time itself these packages has come through these CDs. No, at the time there was no CDs, only floppies. They used to have a small programs, their payroll, employees salaries calculation, employees attendance calculation, employees salary slip printing, like there are small packages they are going to be. Now these are all using Sage and other QuickBooks and other thing, but this is people are going to use this one just to facilitate, to fast up, to speed up their what is it called, their routine activities. They want to utilize it. People are attracting to use these computers. Is it the only for HR department? No, HR department is going to have time management, attendance, and other thing. HR department is going to have a travel management. Now these people are using a different exclusive packages, but earlier days they are used to use the computers for this type of a thing. Then do you think that only HR department? No, sales department people for their customers data, sales department people for their what is called technical support in coordination with the service type. Sales department people were marketing trends and other thing to see that one. They want to utilize these softwares. There were some earlier days with old names. There were some Joho, and other thing. NetSuite. I mean, much more earlier. There are other names like that. Softwares has come that is exclusively designed for sales department people purpose. Like that, there is a plant production side. In order to maintain stocks details and how much amount of the how much quantities are there in the production area, what is in a shop floor, and in that one work in process, how much materials are there, and as of now by existing stock, how many final parts we could able to do it. Then for all these purposes, they were used to use small packages, production packages in their plants. And there is a department called purchase department. Earlier days, people are used to maintain a books, the vendors list and other thing. Slowly, they are maintaining the vendors, suppliers list and other thing through in a computers and other, corresponding with that one. And you talking to those guys and finalized negotiated prices and everything maintaining like that. They are try to utilize these computers in this one. Like that, usage of the computers in individual departments are go on start increasing. Then even in the finance department they are used to use their accounts daily accounting posting and other thing in a different heads. HR department expenditure, finance department expenditure, and sales department expenditure. Finance people are going to take care of that one. Tours, travels, what is called advertisement and everything they have to maintain by separately maintaining different heads and other thing. For that purpose, they are used to use some books. some, what is it called, earlier instead of books they're used to use a small packages. Just now I'm giving in a latest words of these packages, but earlier there were in a without, I mean, different names were there. This was the situation when the people are use the some software, some different softwares they're going to use, and separate softwares according to their different department purposes they're used to use. That was the situation. These are all happening when there was no concept called ERP. But whenever they are trying to submit their reports, normally every 3 months all the department people are going to join together, and they are going to meet with the management, and they are going to submit their progress. That's called quarterly progress reports. In the reports they are used to submit all their what is it called, their in these 3 months their achievements and other thing, their targets don't think that target means only sales, and purchase side also how much work they have done 3 months, what is the assigned work, how much they produced, like the finance department, how the money flow inside and outside, collection versus expenditure. Like the different department people are used to submit their quarterly reports. Understand, sir? Then surprisingly, this entire thing was, unfortunately, even though they are using this one, they are submitting a different reports also, but they are facing one problem. Who is facing? Management was facing a problem. What is that problem? Every department is submitting in a quarterly report. They are saying that it's the last 3 months or last 1 month we have done like this. But surprisingly, this department reports is not tallying each other. Everybody is saying one report, and they says that their report is only correct. First, finance department people have submitted, and they said that is a finance collection is what is the total expenditure in this company and total earnings they have submitted. But immediately it has been counted. Immediately it has been counted by the immediately it has been counted by the sales department. They said, no, no, no. Our collection, according to our report, our collection is this much. According to our report, we spent on the promotion side this much amount. We spent on tours and travels this much amount. Like that, they have been. Why? Why this type of different reports are coming? Because individually they are maintaining, and no software is having a, what is it called, integration between the other department. There is no integration between the department. There is no connectivity of the department. Everybody, they are going to use their computers and they are entering their data, but this data is not passing from one department to another department, which is a common, which is required for the other department, which is not available in this one, and they are entering this one. The figures and facts and figures are not telling. Then the decision makers, who is going to take a decision, they are seeing that this is the data which is not accurate. Four departments are submitting in a 4 reports which is not tallying each other. Then the decision maker does not know what to do. Actually, decision to take a decision, what industry needs, the data must be accurate, the data must be available instantly. Then only these CEOs and CEOs, other people, decision makers, they are going to take it. Then they are in dilemma. Even though they are using computers, even though every department is trying to use this latest trends and that's one, but they could not able to take a decision. They could not able to find out what is the progress, because every department is going to submit their report and which is not tallying each other, and they are having a big dilemma. Data is not accurate, data is not instant. Then the problem is facing. Even then, even though there is a development, something is happening. Then they found it is not the thing, there should be a solution. Then this concept has come, ERP. Do you know what is meant by ERP? Actually, ERP means enterprise resource planning. What is meant by enterprise? Enterprise resource planning, what exactly it is going to do? It is going to coordinate each department. This is in a single package. This is going to be installed all in the same package, is going to be installed in all the departments of the company, and it's going to link all the communication methods of that one. Company is going to, this software is going to update all the department. Like the ERP package is going to be a link between all the department. Entire one company, one software is going to run. And this company, inside the individual department also, a process is also going to be defined, process is going to be run. In case if it is in a sales side, and request, order, stock, quality, like that is a series of sequences of processes they are going to be defined, and is going to work according to that one. Actually, in any company, normally this ERP side, resources are going to be there. Actually, what are the resources? We'll talk about what is in a concept behind in the ERP. ERP means enterprise. I said enterprise means one company. In this company, what are the main resources? Resources means what? A driving forces. In order to reach the goal, goal is mainly maybe a good product they have to produce to the government, I mean, to the world, or earn money or something. In order to reach that goal, they have to use the resources, forces, a driving forces for the company. What are the resources here? Any company without money, it is very difficult to run the business. So money is the main resource. Do you think that only money is going to sufficient is enough to run the business? No. If that is the case, all millionaires are going to become. I mean, they can start the companies, and others are not going to be. No. You should have material also. A material for making, a material for what is called selling, a material for servicing. Like that, material is required. A successful material is required. Do you think that material is there, money is there? Can you run the business? No. So for making of that material, for selling of the material, advertising of the material, like that, people are required. Without manpower, even though you invent something, it cannot reach to the customer. Manpower is required. These are all called magic M's. Material, manpower, money are this one. You may say one thing, Srinivas, you forgot missionary. Yes, missionary is also one of the resources, one of the force to run the business. But where is missionary in Big Bazaar? Where is missionary in the More? Where is missionary in the DMart? Or where is missionary in Carrefour? Where is missionary in Walmart? These are all retail supply chain companies. They are going to buy bulk way and they are going to sell it. Without missionary, they don't change anything. They will bulk buying and retail selling. They will buy one product, say for example, soaps, Dove soaps. They are going to buy 1 lakh Dove soaps and they are going to sell it as a Dove soap only. They are going to distribute through their branches and they are going to sell it to see that they are going to sell it to the customers. There is no missionary. They are doing the business. So don't think that missionary is one of the part, but missionary is also one of the part because without missionary also people can able to run. So, but first three, money, manpower, and material. Without these three, sorry, you cannot run the company. So these are all magic camps. Okay, then in the ERP, what is meant by P? Planning. What is meant by planning? Here there is a money. Since I'm having money, do you think that I'm going to invest hundreds and lakhs and hundreds of crores of money? No. Planning. In the planning side, material. Do you think that since I'm having money, I'm going to procure hundreds and thousands of materials and I'm making left and right, I'm going to procure the material? No. Planning. Here, since I'm having money, do you think that I'm going to recruit hundreds and thousands of people for selling, making, another thing? No. Planning. That means planning. Utilization of this money, manpower, and material. How to guide, how to the best way of utilization they're going to. How much money we have to invest, how much recruitment, how many people we have to recruit, how many materials we have to do it. Like that, the proper planning they are going to do it. That is called best or optimum utilization of all resources in a company to run our business. That is called ERP. So ERP package is going to handle in such a way that all the resources in the company, all the resources means money, manpower, and other thing are going to be in the best way it is going to utilize to get in the best results in this one. People are going to say it is in a collection of various softwares which has been pre-written and department wise and has been clubbed and monitored by this one main program. That's called ERP. Collection of individual diverse functions information into a core data they're going to maintain. That is called ERP. Do you think that it is a definition? No. People are used to say it is a definition. ERP is a definition. No. ERP is a concept. It is not a new concept. Very old concept. This 1970s itself, when the world is trying to utilize the computer, the development of they are welcoming the developments in the computer, the changes in the semiconductor technology. They are trying to utilize this fastest calculating mission. This concept has come. Even though they are using the missions, these computers within a small type, small packages for HR purpose, for finance purpose, for the sales purpose, for service purpose, they are failing. They could not able to achieve their results because of that one. because there is no integration between this department. They were thinking that one package must be there and which is going to solve all these problems. With this concept, they were thinking. So these are the ERP packages were there. Of course, I have given all latest and everything, but there are, don't think that ERP means only SAP. There are many packages are there. Well-known packages to unknown packages are there. So what is the advantage of these ERP packages? And what is the disadvantage? Don't think that only advantages are there. Disadvantages are also there. Just I'm talking about only primary things. Here, main thing ERP for a better solution, for a better results, faster way, and mostly cost effective. Like that, with this concept, ERP has been developed. Particularly ERP, very advantages are operating cost is going to be reduced. Operating means running expenditure and everything. Once it's been installed, the process of data and everything is going to be centralized and everything. And mainly, it is going to be changes are going to be the revolutionary changes in all departments. A systematic procedure they're going to evaluate, and there is an integration between all the softwares are being departmental wise. Any activities are going to be there. It is integrated and it is going to be integrated. No manual work, paperwork only. Paperwork is going to be drastically. It's going to be reduced. That is not the thing that is not replacing the people. No, 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 no. The faster way communication methods and everything they're going to use instead of in a traditional method, entering of the data repeatedly entering data in a redundancy manner. Repetition of data in a different places is going to be avoided, such that data is centralized, available and utilized by everybody. Like that, that concept it is SAP is going to, not SAP, this ERP is going to use it. Of course, there is a disadvantages are also there. First, the changes has to be accepted by the people, and major installations are first. Even though I said cost effective, yes, it is a cost effective. Major installations needs an expenditure also. They have to spend some time, and this one is going to be. People also should have any commitment to do this one. We are going to talk about that. There are very successful stories are there, and here the disadvantages they have to overcome. It is all small compared to the advantages. Then there are so many ERP packages are there in the world. There are so many ERP packages are there in the world. Oracle Financials, PeopleSoft, Cybele, very famous, well-known companies. Edwards, JD Edwards, Bond, SAP, like that. Oracle's no doubt excellent package Oracle, but it is relevant to the finance side. Oracle Financial is an ERP package for the finance departments where the companies are Templeton, Franklin, like that. Some companies are there. Then this is an excellent exclusive package for finance department. It's going to have this one. And PeopleSoft is an HR package. HSBC, you might be aware, HSBC, Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Services, 36,000 branches are there worldwide. They are using this people software for their all employees, different countries, different currencies, different, what is it called, people, and the different, this one, their salaries and everything, they're going to take care of this one through this people software. Cybele, customer relationship management, JD Edwards, production package, excellent package. These are all ERP packages, but relevant to a specific industry sectors only there. Bahn, no doubt, it is in a German package, but it is also in SAP. It is also in one package. Like that, there are famous ERP packages are there. Of course, earlier I said there are many ERP packages are there, but these are the famous packages. You know, what is an SAP? SAP is an ERP package. SAP means systems, applications, and products in database. From now onwards, don't say SAP. If you say SAP, people think that you are not aware about anything about SAP. Just like IBM, like that SAP, like that you have to use the words. And what is this actually? There are some 5 German engineers in 1970 range. They were observing all. They were the employees of the IBM. IBM was a server making company. So they were all observing. Are Baba, in the world there are so many computers are there. Slowly computers are revolutionary changes are coming. Vacuum tube technology to semiconductor technology is coming. People are trying to utilize these fast machines, but still they are failing. Why? Why they are failing? Because there is a department to department communication is missing. These packages, individual packages are acting different roles, but there is a commonality is not going to be there. Data everywhere they are entering their data, and data redundancy is happening. Why don't we utilize? Why don't we start one package which is going to be just like in a what is it called? All diseases single medicine type. They want one single medicine for all type of department. All the what is it called, problems they want to overcome within a single software package that they want to do. Not in a HR package, not in a department called finance package, not in a sales package, not like that. Entire company one package, like that they want to have that one. With that one, they with that idea they came out from the German company. I mean, the German engineers, they came out from their working company called IBM. They resigned and they have started one company with a name called SAP. And they are going to become in a stock exchange and other thing they are going to start, and their developments are there. We'll see the history lines and other thing. SAP headquarters, they have started at Waldorf, is in a German based company, and Waldorf is a place where SAP has started their headquarters. It is the number one company in the software side and largest software company. And moreover, it is one of the third largest independent software companies in the world. Particularly, it is having more number of people, 51,000 people. I think this figure is very old and it has been changed. 50 countries of the people, they are using this package. So far, 1,26,268 implementations has been done throughout the world, and different various sectors of the industries it has been in. Industries means a pipeline industry, sorry, a industry of an what is called mechanical industry, industry of an pharmaceutical industries, like that different industries, the retail industries, pharmaceutical industries, manufacturing industries, trading industries, like the different line of activities people are used to be. 120 countries people, they are using this SAP. That's the reason why should we choose our concept, this career in the SAP mail. Yes, there is a tremendous opportunities are there in this SAP package. Just for an information sake, they have started in 1972 and they have started this company. Later, technology is changing. Usage of mainframe computers has come somewhere 1972. After that, server client technology has come. That means server is one place and clients are at different places, and networking concepts are slowly introducing in the world. Then after that, the client server database technology has come, R3 technologies, and they are utilizing of the internet is slowly becoming, internet popularization has been made. Earlier 1996 earlier, people usage of the internet was very few people only knows. But once slowly internet usage has been becoming changing, and individual what is it called, web pages they have developed companies nowadays. Every small Lilliput school companies, schools are also having their own web pages. Like that, everybody is going to try to utilize the internet, and everybody try to do their business via internet. They are advertising, they are collecting the customers information and everything. That internet applications are also we are going to try to pull to the ERP, so that they are utilizing this internet technologies also. Like that, there is a developments are changing, and now within the latest technologies they are using. Time to time, there is a developments in the SAP also they have made it. And there is an excellent benefits when you are using this SAP, it's going to be there.